What is up, guys? My name is Andrew, and welcome back to Space Engineers. This is episode number 21, and we actually just finished last episode. That's right, I'm recording two back-to-back in an effort to get you episodes faster, quicker. We're going to do some stuff. Well, first we need to go and grab some hydrogen. I really should have done that before starting the episode, man. I forgot. I was too in the moment. Orbit Station! There we go, we still have stuff. You know what I'm going to do, actually? We have the door open there. I think I'm going to bring this back, and then I'm going to come back with a bunch of materials. That might be the best idea here. Okay, yeah, we're going to do that. Uh-oh. Do we have enough room to turn around is the question. We almost do. Oh my god, that looked so weird for a second. I don't know if we have enough room here. You know what? We could go... If I go up, is there a way to come... Well, you know what? I could go up and connect to one of those connectors up there, actually. That's not a bad idea. And we really should have connectors in this one as well. If I'm thinking. Oh man, it looks so weird not to see Big Red down there. I've grown used to it. Okay, let's head over. Do we have a light on this thing? No, we don't. That means we're gonna be in the dark for a few seconds. So, sorry about that. It just so happens to be dark on Mars. Alright, we need to disconnect one of these things. So, actually, you know what? I think I might just land this one and grab this one because this is heftier. It might work better for our purposes. So let's land this right here for now. Turn it off. Yeah, because this one also has the oxygen stuff, doesn't it? I think we set that up in this one as well. Yeah, it definitely does. So yeah, let's use this one. And we're gonna press I and make sure we have all the stuff we want. So for instance, our cargo containers. So what are we gonna want in this thing? We're gonna want some steel plates for sure. So let's go ahead and grab, I guess we'll grab like 5,000 steel plates. We're going to want, we'll grab a couple computers since we're going anyway. We'll grab 500 computers, which is a modest amount. A modest amount. Oh, we wanted some reactor components to fix the ammobiles. So 3 reactor components, and we're going to grab a little bit of uranium, just like 0.2, since we're really low on uranium. What else we're going to need? Do we have large steel tubes? We're going to want a couple more of those, maybe 50 more. These things, we're going to want maybe 500. Anything else we're going to want? Maybe some of this. I don't know if we're going to use it, but we'll grab 500 of it. Looks like we're full on cargo. I think that's everything we're going to want here. Is there anything I'm missing? I don't think there is. Unless I want to add another medical bay over there, which might not be a bad idea, but it's probably fine. Displays. Bring 5 displays. Is that enough displays? I don't know. But, you know, we'll bring 12 displays. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, I think we're good. Let's make sure we have everything done. So let's turn this off recharge mode and then disconnect. And we should be good to go. There we go. Oh, oh shoot. Do I want to... Yeah, let's try this out. They added a bunch of new stuff. A bunch of new skins. You know the skins they had? P. They had a bunch of new skins. So they added rusty armor. They added, what's the other one? Camouflage. They added battered. Battered is the one I really like. That's my favorite one. But rusted is the one I was trying to go for here. So if we want a rusted thing, this would have been a white thing that's rusted is what we were kind of looking for. So if I go with rusted, let's see what that looks like. There we go. So that's rusted. So that's like as if it's been here for a while. So if I boop, make everything rusted, that's what that looks like. And that's not too shabby. That is not bad. I think that's the best thing I like about these Space Engineers updates is these skins that they add. They're really cool. When they first came out, I was like, you know, they can't be that good, right? But no, they're really good. I like them. They've grown on me. That's the battered one. So it just kind of looks a little bit, well, battered, I guess. I think it's really cool. Kind of looks like a ship, actually, like an Earth ship, like a water ship. But I don't know. I think we're gonna use the rusted because rusted looks pretty decent. So we'll throw that up there. There we go. So it looks like it's been here for a while. And technically, we should make everything out here kind of a little bit rusted because imagine it's been, or at least battered, because it's been like hit by the harsh Mars winds. Actually, you know what, scientists out there in the comments, what would happen if you had metal on Mars for a long time? Would it? Because I mean isn't the surface mostly oxidized iron? So would everything just become oxidized and rust like this? If so, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just make everything out here kind of rusted a little bit. And technically that stuff shouldn't be as rusted because it's under there, so I don't know. It's fine for now. We'll leave it. Let's turn back to normal. Clean armor. Oh, camouflage. If you guys want to see camouflage. Here. There's camouflage. Oh, man. And you can actually change it to any color cow. So if you give a cow some blue dye, there's your blue camouflage thing. So if I want to make it Mars colored, actually, let's try that. Let's do this. Then, is that's kind of Mars colored right there. Yeah. I have a Mars colored camouflage ship. Which one is this again? I keep forgetting the names of my ships. How can I do that? The Claymaker. All right, let's take off in the Claymaker and get ready to go and do some building. Go and do some building on the hangar. It actually it has a tint of orange all around it now because of the camouflage. We should paint big red camouflage colored. We could actually. Or at least battered. Battered would look nice. I kind of want to do that now. We're going to do it. We're going to paint big red. Well, we'll first paint big red camouflage so we can see what it looks like. Then we'll paint it battered. Do you have a landing gear, I wonder? Yeah, you do. So we're going to actually stick you right about here. We're going to land you for now. There we go. Okay, that's landed. It kind of looks weird, but let's make big red camouflaged. Okay, and we can keep the same colors, by the way. If we go here and then this one. No, okay, don't use color. That's how you do it. Okay, boom. That right there. What the heck? Oh, I love it. It's awesome. That's a camouflaged big red, and it's amazing. It keeps the same It keeps the same colors. That's why medbay would be nice. But it's camouflaged, and it looks like a 70s rug or something weird you'd find there. Okay, camouflage. Let's try out if Big Red were rusted. What would that look like? Oh man, I don't know how I like this right here, the look right here, but it's pretty nice. I like it better over here though. I like where it's all one color. It looks like it's been underwater for a generous amount of time. Okay, let's try the other one I wanted to try, which was going to be battered. See how that looks. Oh, there we go. I'm running out of hydrogen, but there we go. That's like that looks like yeah, it looks like Big Red's just been out for a while.
Fuel low.
And it hasn't been cleaned, maybe. And it's it's seen some damage. I think that's my favorite one, is battered. Let's go and grab some stuff, some of that good old hydrogen. And what I might do as well is I might go ahead and oops, I'm twisted around. I might make the inside not as battered. Because you'd imagine like the things that would face outside would be battered, but the things like inside, like this hallway, would be pretty nice still. Pretty pristine, because there's not been any real dust that would get to them. So, I don't know. Let me make this one battered. Oh, I love it. It's just, it's so amazing. It's the skin that we've always dreamed of, or that I've always dreamed of. It just makes everything look so nice. It's good stuff. Good stuff indeed. But you know, camouflage will always have a place in my heart. That's weird. Camouflage doesn't load in if you're too far. Huh. I wonder if the other skins do that too. I guess I can't see because it's so dark. But all right, let's do some building. So I think first we're gonna hop. Well, once I get my bearings, first we're gonna hop down here and not use our totally awesome staircase that we built last episode, because it's kind of a theme. I don't use stuff that I build. And you know what? We're gonna make a nice battered white. Yeah, a nice battered white flooring for this thing. And how are we gonna get to this piece right here? I want to make it one down, but okay, it's fine. We'll just dig. I have no steel plates. There ain't no more water in the well no more. You guys know that song? I forget who it's by because I always forget. I always forget whose songs are by. Let's add some stuff there. There we go. We have a lot of stuff in our inventory. Dang. Dig. Okay. So yeah, I've decided we are going to add a floor to this, by the way. I think it'll just look nicer, especially if it's kind of flush with the ground like it is right now. Well, I guess we can't go very much farther there. And we're gonna expand this all the way over here. Now this is one thing Oh, hang on. I gotta fly this. This is one aspect where having like better ability to place things would work. That's why I really wanted creative tools in survival, like the ability to just like control click all this, but it would be like these blocks. I think that'd be kind of cool. Or if you had that ability in welding ships or something. I don't know. I don't know. All this random features that could be added. There's infinite features that could be added. If we're being fair. There's always something that you could add to a game. Although, I don't know if any of you guys played Dead by Daylight. But Dead by Daylight pretty much released an update where every single feature that I've ever wanted was in it. The dedicated servers, the ability to stay in parties. It was crazy. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that, where a developer just releases an update where all of your hopes and dreams are solved with that one update. Oh, we're going to crash into that. So good we hit it on the front, though. I'm being really rough with my ships. Maybe they should look a little bit more... One second. Battered. I love it. Can this thing tilt fully forward? It actually can. Wow. Okay, that's impressive. Sometimes I forget the capabilities of the ships that we have. Why? Okay. For a second it wasn't doing it, I was like, why? Okay. Okay, now we're gonna come back a little bit. Oh, a little circle. A little circle in there. Nice. Alright. So the purpose of welding ships is mainly not to save me being able to... Like, I can weld faster than this if I wanted to. If I were running around welding, I could weld at almost this speed. The purpose of welding ships for me is just to be able to carry stuff, man. Because I couldn't carry this much steel plates. I'd have to do a bunch of trips, and that would be annoying. But see, look. Well, you know, I mean, I guess that proves my point exactly. There we go. Okay. Oh, wait, we have some over here that I've missed. And maybe one right there, which I have also missed. What the heck? I look over to my phone and Alexa's been recording me for the past few seconds. It's weird. Weird 21st century applications. Doing weird stuff. Sometimes I wonder how much she's listening. How much she knows. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah, I like that. Let's do the column, actually. I think that'd be nice being actually built. But let's be careful not to hit the column on the stairs, because we didn't want that one to be built. Okay, that looks good. And let's hit this column as well. All the way up. And one more. No, two more. Can we hit that little piece? Maybe. Yes, we can. Okay. Now let's go give A-Mobile a little flyby, so we can see what we can repair. I think that just repaired the. Okay, good. It's repairing pretty much everything. I'm sorry, A-Mobile, that you were treated badly. But you know what? It was for science. Maybe. Probably not. There we go. Okay, that's now locked to the ground. When it's locked to the ground, does it turn off the thrusters? Like, do they stop actually, like, thrusting? I hope they do. Okay, so I actually did bring uranium with me. We'll grab that, and we'll throw that in here so you can have a little bit of power. There you go, my dude. Oh, you actually have a lot of uranium already. Okay. Well, that's fine then. That's dandy. We should then be able to not drive you for some reason. Oh, we should. Okay. Can I not go into third person in this? There we go. We have a little problem, and that is that this is in the way. Dang you, Labazaneta. Always in the way. There we go. Man, I'm so rough with my ships. Okay. A-Mobile, let's go. We're going first person for this. Oh, we're moving the Labazanator out of the way. There we go. And we'll put this one over in here. Oh, shoot, we got to back in, so we're prepared for anything. You know, if we got to get away in a quick hurry, that's where backing in comes in. Okay, around to the back so we can... Oh, it's a bit tight. It's a bit tight, it is. But it's fine. Connect that right there and power you off. Okay, the A-Mobile is parked. Can we park this one? The, what was this called? The was this the Harvinator? I think it was.
The Harvenator.
Yeah, it was. Okay, back it up. Beep, beep, beep. What if there's a mod for a backup sound? The beeps. Okay. Oh man, we had lights in the back on this one? Oh my god, we really had good ships back then, man. Back in the on the moon. And cut that off. Okay, how does that look? Look at that. A nice garage for our stuff. Maybe a top would be nice. I don't know. Something like this. As long as can the engineer fit through that? Barely. Barely! But it's fine. It works. Yeah, fit something like that. And we'll put another one up here. Oh, that's going to look nice. That's going to look nice. Although we're still using battered, so it might look a little weird because it's going to clash with the one above it. But it'll be fine. Did I turn this off? What the heck? How come you're not flying? Oh, okay. All the landing gears were out of sync or something. That was weird. I don't know if we have enough steel plates for all this. No, we grabbed 5,000, didn't we? So we should have, like, infinite. Yeah, we have 3,000 more. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. And that's looking good. Oh, we went back a little fast. So you see what I mean? It's going to clash with, like, the outside over there. But no, it's fine. I like that. I like that look. I think we might do a little digging on the side to make that nice and flush. But honestly, it's good. It's a good little hangar. Now what? I guess that's the real question. Now what do we do? Now that we have our little hangar done, we could make a hangar for the this ship, the Lobzinator. But that would be a larger hangar. Although technically what it could do is it could just mine itself into a mountain and be fine. What do we want to do? If we want to make... Yeah, let's make a hangar right here. Why not? Why not? When some say why, it is up to you, the big brain person, to say why not. That's a useful tool, being able to make your own hangar. Well. Okay, there we go. Keep you there for now, and we'll build out the floor. Start with a block under. There we go. Okay, now we'll build out the floor all the way to here. Yeah, there we go. And that should be enough space. Now this one's going to require a lot of steel plates. Good lord. But it's for the look. It's for the look. I don't like it. You guys listen to Will Smith songs? Miami. Party in the city where the heat is on. Welcome to Miami. En bienito, ami. However they pronounce that. Spanish. Okay, how many steel plates is this going to require? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 25 is a number. Hang on. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 7 times 12 is 84. 84 times 25 is a really big number that I would need paper to calculate because I'm not that good. We're just going to go for it. Can any of you guys... Did I just hit that? I feel like I just hit that. Can any of you guys do like super long math in your head? Like a boss? Like right now. You know, well, never mind. That's about it. I was going to say right now, what's 10 times... Well, no, 10's... What's 11 times 50? That's probably really easy. You know what? Okay, I can't think of math problems on the spot. Fine. It's a real problem that I face in my day-to-day life. When, you know, when I'm at the store, they're like, all right, you want a 10% discount? Think of a math problem right now. That's hard. And I'm always like, oh, what's 10 times 5? Imagine a life where currency is knowledge, or where knowledge is currency. Like, in order to pay for goods and services, you have to complete a trivia. So, like, you're at the store checking out, and they're like, all right, this is going to be... What was Thomas Jefferson's middle name? And then if you answer it correctly, you get a good, you know, you get a good discount, or maybe you get the good for free if you answer that correctly. And if you answer it incorrectly, then you got to pay for it with normal boring currency. Wouldn't that be such a weird world? All right. That carton of milk comes out to what was George Washington's 5th birthday year? 1785 is what you answer. I don't know. Is that correct? 1785. That seems like it might be correct. Let me Google it. No, wait, that can't be correct because the America gained its independence in 1776 or something. George Washington was born in 1732. Therefore, his 5th birthday would have been on 37. Jesus Christ. 37. So I was wrong, unfortunately. But did any of you guys get that right? If you did, you gain 10 impress points from me. Okay. It's really dark in there, man. I feel bad for you guys. But on the bright side, we now have a hanger for this thing, and it looks cool. So we have a hanger for those, hanger for that. All we need is the thing that. Well, I guess we can't stick it there. We'll have to stick it on this one. And we're out of steel plates anyway. It's fine. It's fine. It looks good. Everything is fine. Okay. For the rest of this episode, now that we have this done, because what I want to do as well is I want to wait for you guys' comments on what to do with the rest of the hangar. Because I'm not quite sure. I mean, it might be done. It might not be. Maybe we'll add some flooring in here or something. I don't know what we're going to do with the hangar. But we'll think of something. But what I want to do with the rest of this episode is try and pressurize the last room that we have in the base. So let's disconnect this, and we'll start headed out, and we'll go toward the base. The last room we have is that refinery room, so we just need to pressurize that one, and we'll be good. Oh, speed is key, and we're out. That was scary. It's always scary going really fast in Space Engineers, because you never know what's going to happen. Ah. The elevator's not waiting for us. Looks like we're jumping off the diving board. Actually, oh no, okay, I can't make it there. I would die if I tried to make that. Would I? That's not that far of a fall. Okay, I can't run to it, but maybe I can jump to it. I don't know. That's sketchy. And I only have 70 HP, so. Oh! Okay, no, I actually would have survived. So let's try one more time, since it only took away 10 HP. Okay, jump early. There we go. And land. Okay, no, you fall to your death. Okay. It's hard. Parkour is hard, my dudes. All right. Let's go. You know what's a nice thing is in this episode and the last one, I haven't yet experienced sliding around on the base, which is really good, especially since I'm recording them in the same session. I haven't experienced any sliding. It's really nice. It's amazing, I might even say. Absolutely amazing. I wonder how much iron we have. Checking out our iron, it looks like we have... That's not good. Yep. We're out of iron again, my dudes. But are we out of cobalt is the question. No. It looks like we're going to have cobalt for ages. Yeah, we're fine on cobalt for a long, long time. It's just iron is a little bit slow coming. Let's see how much we have, though. We have 4,000. I don't know if that's enough to fill in that whole room. Oh, that's a window. I don't know if that's enough to fill in that whole room, but we'll try it. We will try to our heart's content, and then, I don't know, we'll have to do a mining expedition eventually. Like a proper iron mining expedition. I feel like we didn't do a proper one last time. So we'll start by filling in everything, and then we'll fill in any windows that we want. I'm going to use clean armor for this. It's interesting, because when we started this season, I don't think any of these armor types existed. I think it was only the normal type. So, So yeah, it's kind of interesting. Is like as we evolve, we kind of get more armor types here that we use. We're gonna have to do a little bit of mining. In fact, I reckon we're gonna have to do a lot of mining. All right, let's do some welding. If you have 1,000 steel plates and it takes 25 steel plates per block, how many blocks can you weld? The answer might surprise you. It's 40. The answer might surprise you. Are you guys surprised? I'm surprised by all this lag we're getting. Now what I don't know is, see how the blocks underneath these aren't welded? I don't know if those are going to count, if those are going to matter, because we have something in the way. So they might not matter that much. I guess we'll see eventually. Oh, it's gonna be weird too, because we have normal blocks here and then clean blocks here, so they're not gonna form you know, they're gonna have that little border in between them, which is always fun. Like that. So we'll have to go through this and actually make them all the same color. Bum 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 bum. Ba 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 ba. Talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Ba 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 ba. Talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Okay, that's pretty good. Now the next layer. And we're almost to the top, which is nice. It's been a long time. Mining my friends. No, mining, comma, my friends, not mining my friends. Commas are important. Do we still have... Oh, that's a good question. Oh, yeah, we do still have that. Okay, we still have a mini miner. I forgot for a second if the mini miner had crashed or if it was still with us. And if I remember correctly, it's still with us. In fact, it's lying on the ground in the subway. Subway. Save money, eat better. That's not how that goes. Well. All these random little pieces right here that are resistant to welding or to whatever mining. Okay, as the wall goes, it is much better. We don't have it all completely done, but it's much better than it was before. In fact, with the few steel plates we might have left, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something like this. We're going to use number 7, and we're going to bring it down. Bring it down. And I think then I'll do this. Yeah, that right there. And it's going to look cool. Yeah, look at that. Looks pretty awesome. So now what we have is a seal between these. So we can actually close this and we can open this. So we don't have to depressurize the whole area now when we want to go in this room to do some work. We can now... And you know what? Actually looking at that, I feel like those are going to have to be welded. All these little random blocks. Yeah, we're going to have to go through and weld those all. Okay, we'll start on the next level, but how many steel plates do we have left? I doubt it's very many. 103. So we have enough to place the blocks, but not to weld them pretty much. Ah, see? I just tried to do the thing again. That's my biggest gripe now, is that I can't double tap it and it'll go back, you know? Oh, but look, it says press number again to switch size at the bottom now. So that's actually really helpful for people who don't know how to do that. And in fact, you know what we're going to do here? We're going to copy that right there, make it look a little nice. This is going to be normal, and then we're going to do something like this. Low. Energy low. It's fine. I ain't worried. Okay, slightly worried. Not that worried. Okay, so we're going to have to make this go one higher at least. But I think we're going to bank the edges like that. And it'll be fine. So edges like this one right here, we'll turn those around. There we go. And that will actually cut off on the number of blocks we need, because we don't need a block right here now, which we were originally going to need. And then I'll do this. And I guess we had a window planned there. I don't know if we're going to continue that. We might use the new windows. They added new windows, and they're at face height, at head level. So actually, they would have been perfect for here if we were doing that before. But honestly, I like how it turned out down there, so it's good. Open sesame. Is that where open sesame came from? When someone was like, open sesame, and then someone was like, ah, that's pretty clever. That's a clever saying what you just said. And then it stuck on. Or were they maybe eating some sort of sandwich that had a bun that had sesame seeds on it? So they were like, what's the password? And then they were like, oh, let me look around to see if maybe it's based on something I'm holding. Oh, sesame seeds. Open sesame. Or maybe they were watching the hit TV show Sesame Street when that all happened. Or maybe the first time it was ever used was in Sesame Street. Ah. Do any of you guys know the origins of that phrase, open sesame? If you do, let me know, and you'll get one intellectual point from me. Not that that's worth anything, but you can use it as bragging rights. Yo, friends, Andrew gave me 1 intellect point. Yay! And all your friends will be like, oh my god, an intellect point! How? This is the random stuff I come up with while doing random Space Engineers actions. We're almost there. In fact, I'll be impressed if we manage to get this done without having to go on that mining expedition. Because that's really something I could do off camera. I could do it off camera. But, I don't know. Okay, so now what we're going to do is look at this. There we go. We're gonna bank it up on this side like this. And do we go all the way? Yes, we do. We go all the way on both sides. So we're going to bank it up like that. And you know what's good about this as well is that these use less blocks. So if we're trying to conserve, whatchamacallit, then that's good. Now we use these. Oops, that's the wrong one. Although technically if we were really playing conservation mode, we could just use it like that. Or we could use those small ones. What the heck? Did they... Hang on. Did they remove those small... What are these called? Block. Oh my god. How come the half block is not inside there anymore? You guys see it? Look, I'm scrolling through it. I don't see the half block. It's 4 blocks now. It's the light armor slope, the normal block, the light armor corner, and the corner block. The half blocks aren't in this anymore. What the heck? Are they in here? Yeah, oh, they're... Oh, well, I guess that kind of makes sense. Okay, that's fine. You know what? It's cool. It's fine. We're using normal blocks because we ain't cheap. And then we're using one of these right here. It's fine. Honestly, what it probably does is it makes it so we have to scroll less if we're trying to scroll through those things. So I'll accept it. I'll allow it. No anger from Andrew. Man, it's hard to make me angry with updates and stuff because I'm such a sucker for like new stuff. Every time someone says there's new stuff coming out, I'm like, oh, new stuff. Yeah. Wonder what they'll add. And I'm always super hyped. And even after they show it off and everything, I'm also super hyped. But, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Updates like this destroy, absolutely destroy community builds and servers and stuff like that. I spent a little while working on my server. So did my my other server admin. Spent a long time working on the server trying to get it fixed, but these updates, while awesome, while they add a bunch of stuff and they're really cool, they also just... I feel really bad for modders. Like, that's why SE Toolbox was originally removed as well, is because... Well, I can only speculate because I guess only Midspace knows. He's the one who created SE Toolbox. But, I mean, imagine every single update, every 3 months, or even like less time than that because of the hotfixes and stuff, your software just breaks. And you have so many mods that you just have to go through them all and replace them. And replace pretty much everything. So probably if I have one gripe with Space Engineers, if I could have only one gripe, it's that like the game is out of beta and stuff. They should really have everything kind of standardized at this point. You know, so that mod developers and stuff, that, you know, you can rely on a certain library that will stay constant, and maybe things will get deprecated in the future, but as well they'll still work for a short amount of time, as opposed to everything kind of breaking all of a sudden. This has turned into a Keen rant, and I don't want that to be I don't want that to be the case. Yeah, that's gonna take some getting used to, trying to not use that double clicking anymore to switch blocks. Oh man, this is absolutely gonna eat up all my steel plates. Well, you know what? We can say we almost got it fully covered. Look at this. It's almost fully covered. It just needs a little bit more. You know what? Since we had a little Keen discussion, what do you guys like and dislike about Keen? Like, if you had the power to... Oh man, this is gonna turn into... Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. You know what? Here's what we'll say. Here's what we'll say. Just for the sake of discussion, if you guys were able to snap your fingers and one thing would about how Keen operates, I guess. Well, maybe not how Keen operates, but how Space Engineers is developed. If one thing were to snap into existence with a snap of your fingers, what would it be? What would you want as one thing? Because, you know, before DLCs came out, I probably would have said DLCs. Or maybe not DLCs, but more blocks, I think, is what I wanted. DLCs are fine. I mean, I'm cool with it. But for me, if I could snap one thing in existence, it would be that. It would be a constant library that can be relied upon by community members. Because I feel that if things keep going the way that it is, and I guess it's always been that way, according to people who played Space Engineers longer than I have. If things keep going this way, I feel that a lot of the community is going to, you know, stop making stuff. Because, are we alive? We're alive, somehow. They're going to stop making stuff, because why would you keep making stuff if it just keeps breaking? You know, it's an exercise in futility, as some may say. And I love things that community members create. There's some really good mods out there. In fact, I'm using some of them in my playthrough. But you know, for the sake of those modders, I feel that that's one thing that should be prioritized, is making sure that their efforts don't go unrewarded, or not unrewarded, but more like, I don't know, unbroken. I don't know what the word is, but you probably get what I'm trying to say. Like scripts, when an update comes out, things might break. I mean, I think that happens in every game, but you know, it shouldn't require like massive change of everything to get it to work again. This has been your random rant from a person who doesn't mod, so take everything I've said with a grain of salt, please, because I probably don't know what I'm talking about. All right, guys, the moment is upon us, and that moment is that we don't have enough steel plates to continue doing stuff, unless maybe we have some hidden, which is a chance. And we actually do. Those were all the ones from the welder, so, well, okay, I guess we still have some of the welder. That might be enough, actually. That might be enough to get this thing fully done. I guess we'll see, because I'm still doing all this mining right here. And really, if I was smart, I would probably bring in the mini miner that we have, mini miner 2.0. But I'm not, so I didn't. I'm just doing it this way. Okay, there we go. That should allow us to build the rest of this base. And we might eventually put a skylight in here. I don't know if that would be a good idea. And honestly, if we get more steel plates, I might make this go up one more so we have a little bit of room to play with. Otherwise, everything's like really, really tight. Which is not... It's great for conserving space. It's not great for things like fixing things and changing things. Okay, will we have enough steel plates? That is the question. I think it's going to be pretty close. Pretty darn close. Get a little bit of lag there. The best way to resolve lag, in my opinion, as I've been playing this game, is just to restart the game. Usually that makes things go a little better. So if you guys also have lag problems like I do, give restarting the game a little try. Okay, we didn't have enough there, but there's a chance. 500, hang on. There's 500 in there, so 25, 50, 75, 100, another 100, then another 100. So that's 300, and we have 500. Okay, so we should be good. Except for the fact that I need to break in. And also except for the fact that we need to build a window. This particular area needs a window, otherwise it's not going to close properly. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so you should now be pressurizable unless I miss something, which is always possible. We'll check the side. Side looks good. You know what? We're just going to try it out. And I think some of these... No, those are all good. Okay, we'll just try it. And I know for a fact that if there's a problem... Well, actually, hang on. This might be open. Yeah, that's open. But the door's closed. So I know for a fact that if there's a problem, then it'll be there. Actually, wait. I don't know if that for a fact until I go up top and check out this door. Nope, door's fine. Okay. We're going to fall down. We're going to grab this. Okay, so we're going to go to our vents. All the way up here. What did I call it? Just vent? Air vent. What the heck did I call it? Base vents. Okay, and we're going to turn off depressurization. So now you guys should try and pressurize. And you are! So it looks like we do have the pressurization working properly through the door. Unless we close the door. No, we didn't. Okay, so it's good. This room is now completely pressurized, so we can keep the doors open if we want, or not. And we should be fine. Now, the whole base is pressurized. Every single room we have, the medical room, the patron room, the legend room, I mean, the Hall of Legends, this area, the area right here, the refinery room, and the assembly room, and this new room over here are all pressurized now. So we now have a fully pressurized base, and I think that's a good place to end the episode. Getting everything fully pressurized. And I know I had an episode titled a while ago, Finally Pressurizing the Base. But no, I think this is the real finally pressurizing the base, where everything is actually pressurized. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy that that is the case. And we need to add a window there to make it look cool. But anyways, that's a good place to end the episode. If you guys like the episode, please hit the like button, put your comments and your suggestions down below in the comments section. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of Space Engineers.